Good evening. Here is my outfit for today. I am headed out to HHN so I can get like an ambience video because that's really fun and I like to sit there and gain inspiration and all that jazz. So I am bringing my sewing stuff. So the batwing collar, if you didn't watch the last video, I made a batwing collar and it's in my shorts. So if you don't want to watch the whole video, I totally understand. But I do have a pattern for it and it's not completely my own. I gleaned it off somebody else, but I also added like an inch to it. So I feel like it's kind of my own. Anyways, I am going to sell some of those at my market on the 18th. So I wanted to like go somewhere to do something. And when I'm at HHN, what I normally do is I set up a separate phone because I have some of my older phones. I kind of keep my older phones just so I can like, I don't know, look back at them. It's just part of being a digital age person. I have a fear of losing my memories because way back when, all of my pictures were posted on MySpace. There's one time I deleted everything off of there, but I posted all my photos on MySpace and Photo Bucket. I no longer have access to them, so that's one of the reasons why I keep all of my phones. I don't upgrade very regularly. I upgrade maybe once every 5 years, if that. My husband also doesn't upgrade his phones very regular, but he turns his in. My old phone, I set it up on my little tiny tripod. It's one of those flexible ones, so like you can hang it from a tree or something. And then in the background, I'm just doing some like crochet or I'm drawing out some plans or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. This is the outfit. I'll see you guys later. My husband's out on a walk with the dog, so I'm doing this real quick. I'm holding these because my husband needs them when he gets back. Tika has been not well, and she's finally let it all out. Her belly was full of soup and other things. So anyways, here's my outfit for the today. I made both of these last year, I believe. I can't remember. Either last year or the year before. But it was a Avenged Sevenfold song that I used for this one, and it got me a lot of views. And I think this was pre YouTube, so it has to have been over a year ago. Anyways, yeah, I made both the apron and the hat. They're using a kind of sheer fabric. I have another one of these sheer fabrics, but it's in purple, and I can't find a underlying fabric to match it, so I haven't worked with it yet. It's just sitting. But also, I made these little guys. Usually I put them in my hair, but I thought they were going to be cute up here, and they kind of are. I have my Ida bag. You could probably hear it. There's Pokemon music in the background because we are dressed, getting ready to go to the Stardew Valley concert. I know that's not... It's in the same vein. It's cozy, it's comfy, it's nice listening music, right? This one I got from a Lolita girly in MegaCon like 3 years ago, I believe. This one, what is this one? I don't remember where I got this one or who I got it from, but it was super cute. And then, yeah, earrings, gauges, whatever. Beads. I am going to pack this bag's already packed. This is my good old yarn bag for today because I'm planning on wearing, or crocheting, because it's like a 2-hour concert, and I'm very, very excited. I haven't been doing an orchestra concert since like, I want to say 2015. I don't know the last time I've actually attended an orchestra concert rather than performed in one. My husband, I don't think he's ever been to one, but we were talking about it. He's like, I think the last time I went to a concert was one of your concerts, and I think that was a band concert. I was like, yeah, I don't think I was performing in the orchestra at that point. I may have been. I don't remember. But orchestra and band are different, by the way. Band is just winds and percussion. So like clarinet. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Winds and percussion. Whereas orchestra has strings. So like violin, viola, cello, double bass. Those ones are all in orchestra. That's the biggest difference. I prefer more orchestral music. I preferred performing in orchestras over band because I played French horn as a kid. French horn is in band. John Philip Sousa a lot of us French horn players have a vendetta, not really a vendetta, but we hate doing Sousa marches because of just being the rhythm makers. That we didn't have a place for us. Our instrument was created as a calling instrument, as a hunting instrument, and then it just eventually made its way into orchestras. And it, so before I left school and all that, I really, really, really wanted to do a history paper on French horn, but another student in the French horn studio, chose that. And I was like, oh, I can't do that too. And I ended up doing breathing exercises. And my horn professor hounded me. She hated the paper I did. I did all my research online. I didn't do any encyclopedia researches. I really didn't want to do the subject. So obviously I didn't do well on the paper. And she was really disappointed in me. And that's about the point where I started like just failing my classes because she was like the one hope I had, the one person that believed in me, and she stopped believing in me, and so I stopped believing in myself. No offense to her. It's not her problem, her fault. But anyways, I gotta get this clean so my husband can clean the doggies. I'm back. Oh, does that glow in the dark? Oh my god, I didn't realize. Oh, that glows in the dark too. I forgot my sweater. I knew I was going to. It was sitting on the back of my computer chair, but we're finally on our way now. It was only like a 5-minute diversion, but I'm sorry, doggies. I'm sorry. We gotta go. I don't know if you can tell, but I cried. Like a little baby, I cried because it was so good. So the orchestra was set with just 3 brass players, and they were all French horn players, which was amazing because I was a former French horn player, and it's like so inspiring because I kind of want to go back and play it again. I don't know if I will, but there is obviously the strings, but the music's composed with banjo in it, and like the composer even not the composer, the conductor, he even said, I've never really had the opportunity to conduct banjo before, but here we are. And there was like some kind of poll where there was a QR code, and I don't know what the QR code was. Maybe it was, oh, you know what? It was on screen and we missed it because we had just sat down and we were just like settling in. And we got in like maybe 15 minutes before the performance started, or maybe 10 minutes before the performance started. We got there super early. But we got into our seats about 10, 15 minutes before the performance started. Anyways, it was so lovely. I'm so happy that we did this. Like, we're at the pizza place, so husband's coming back with the pizza, and yeah, we're about to go home. Hey, so I can't get myself to do that one sewing project with my mutual lyric. Taking a Chance Cosplay, that's their Instagram. And I know it's because of the silhouette. I am more like 1940s-ish and more like J fashion-ish, and I just can't get myself to do it. I can't get myself to do the 1970s look. I can't get myself to do the 1980s. I am using the 1980s pattern. Hold on. What I'm doing is I'm taking the skirt from this pattern, this skirt specifically, version 2, F, I guess. There's 2 lengths, and I'm taking the longer length of it, and I'm going to attach it to this bodice right here. I don't know if I want to make an apron quite yet. I think I do, but at this point, I'm like still trying to get myself started. So at this point, I'm just going to make the dress using this fabric right here. I think I have enough fabric for it. If not, then I don't know. I'm kind of SOL. I hope I do. I have a little bit of extra right here. And if it's bad enough, I will absolutely go in and take that bed sheet off of the bed, the fitted one, and just go from there. I hope I don't have to. I don't like working with fitted bed sheets because it's hard. But if I have to, I will. So hopefully there's enough fabric. So we're going to get started. I'm going to cut this out first. I don't think I want to trace it because I'm going to go with the highest size on here. I looked at the back and I measured my waist. My waist is at 35, and it says if your waist is at 35, then you should do size 22 or something. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. My bust is at 36. And for a 36-inch bust, then you use size pattern 14. So like, I don't I don't like. I will not like. So I know that this kind of sort of fits. It's tight around the waist, but it will do. It's what I got. So yeah, we're going to do this real quick. All right, so I'm going to be here for a while because I have to seam rip this bottom part because this is longer than that part, and I have to cut 2 of this, and because this isn't quite long enough to cut 2 of these on this edge, I'm seam ripping, okay? So anyways, I figured I'd take this time to talk about something that's like kind of disturbing me. It's not really disturbing, but it's just kind of like wacky doodle, I guess. So obviously, I live in the Orlando area, and I keep up with some of the Orlando things, like the local H Mart opening, especially since I'm half Korean, and because of that, I've been aware of the H Mart stores for a while. I think they started, like, Texas was like one of the bigger ones. California most likely has it. The first time I went to one was in Korea, but I think they call it High Mart or something. It may or may not be the same thing. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it just opened less than a week ago, and the whole entire thing has been like flooded with influencers going and attending the opening day. My husband and I were thinking about going opening day just to go, and then he was like, I don't think I want to go. And it was mostly because he saw all the hype for it online. He's the one that told me about it. I didn't know it was happening. I mean, I kind of knew. I wrote it down in my calendar just in case we did end up going. Opening day was on a Thursday, so he works. I could have gone, but I don't want to go shopping by myself. I struggle going places by myself in general. And then on top of that, going to a busy market, that's just not for me. The influencer scene, though, is really frustrating. There's a couple influencers that I watch, and they did end up going to the opening day. And there's one in particular that I was just like really taken aback from. I never really like loved their content, and I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to like start any rumors or drama or anything. So they went in, they saw like a chips aisle or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was some kind of snack, and they're like, oh, I'm not even going to bother getting this. I can get this at Epcot. And it's like, the Epcot, that's where you want to get your stuff from. Epcot not only charges way more, they only have certain countries. Like, H Mart is Korean. They have expanded to be more national, or international rather, so more than just Korean. But like, there's no Korea in Epcot. And then on top of that, like, it kind of felt like an insult. Like, the only reason why you're there is so that you can get publicity on your channel. And I really, really, really hate that about the Orlando influencer scene. Like, I don't think I'm an influencer. I do make content, but I'm not like trying to purposely make content for views. It'd be nice. I'd love to have my bills paid by all the filming that I do and all the fun things that I do. It would be nice, but it's not going to happen, and it's just not something that I plan on happening in my life. Even if it were to happen, I don't think I would quit my day job. My day job is only part-time, but like, I don't think that it's in me to quit whatever I'm doing just to be an influencer. That's just, it's disturbing the way that it's become what it is. And I hate talking bad about it, but like, first of all, like, it's a grocery store, and I understand the hype because like most people don't know what it's like to go shopping at an international store. And maybe I'm just sensitive to this stuff because I grew up in a very white neighborhood, and I remember my first racist interaction being in kindergarten on the bus, where a kid turned around, looked at me, and pulled his eyes back. So maybe I'm just sensitive to this stuff. I don't know. But like, just to hear an influencer go to H Mart, say, I can get this at Epcot, or I don't know how to pronounce any of this. I don't know what any of these things are. It's like, why did you even go? Why did you take up space when somebody else who could have like seriously used the shopping time to go there? And I guess it is because all the hype that was drummed up online and on Facebook and all that, even through articles and all that, because it was supposed to open a few a couple years ago. I don't know. I think COVID kind of paused that. But to be going to somewhere like this where people go get their daily groceries and then say, I can just get it at Epcot. Like, I don't know. That specific phrase really ticked me off. I understand, like, I don't think they need the publicity. It's H Mart. If you're Korean, you know what H Mart is. If you're in the Orlando area, you've been looking at H Mart. You've been going to look there. You've probably gone out to Tampa, maybe. I don't know. Tampa's just so far, but that's where I used to go Korean food shopping because that was all we had. Orlando's Korean, like, population only recently started getting bigger. So, like, it's just, I don't know. It's frustrating watching people, like, it's another thing too, hearing people go with me or come with me to this local spot in Orlando. It's a hidden gem, like that entire voice thing. I can't stand it. And a lot of times it's not even in Orlando. It's in Lakeland. And Lakeland is like an hour away. I don't live exactly in Orlando. I live outside of Orlando. But even for me, I live closer to Lakeland. It's still at least a 30-minute drive. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Hi, good morning. This is my outfit for today. Not really matter. Like, I'm really bad at dressing myself when I'm not doing, like, vintage hairstyles. So, I don't know. I think it looks okay. It's purple, majority purple. And then I have this capelet that I made, like, sometime last year. I want to make another one of these, but I don't know. This hood kind of, I can't wear it outside of wearing it as a capelet because, like, sometimes I'd like to make them into, like, little skirts or, like, apron things. So I will remake it. I just don't know when. This is a Super Nintendo World shirt I got out in California when we went. I also have my little package. I packaged it last night. Well, I packaged it this morning. I kind of filmed packaging it last night, but, like, I repackaged it this morning and I kind of messed up the package in the back because I forgot to add my business card and the little note that I left her. So I'm going to go pick up my sister-in-law. She has an appointment that she needs to get to and she can't drive for it. So I will be taking her there. And while she's in the appointment, because I think it's like an hour or two, I don't have very many projects to work on while she's in the appointment. So I gotta get going because it's already past 11. And I told her I'd leave here around 11. So gotta go. Round 2 of trying to get this darn package sent out. I'm so bad. Like, okay, I just didn't feel like leaving the place that I was at because I didn't have the actual address. My sister-in-law just directed me there, and I didn't feel like asking the attendants what the address was. So, yeah, we're going this time. We're for realsies, getting it delivered. Being pastel goth is so fun because, like, honestly, like, yeah, you got some spooky themes on there, right? The package was bats, but it was in purple. So I was like, so I brought it up to the cashier. I don't know, the postman. She was so nice. She was so sweet. She's like, oh, I really love that packaging. I'm like, yeah, I gotta keep it spooky, but not too spooky. And she's like, my daughter would love that. And we had a conversation about her kids. And, like, I don't know. This post office doesn't, like, most post offices don't get great reviews. And I don't know if it's because they were review bombed post Trump, you know, I don't want to get too deep into it. You should already know. If you've been here, I'm sure you know. But this, I don't know. I've always had great experiences at the post office, and I don't think that they should have, like, a 1.3 review. So anyways, we're on our way home. It should be get there on Saturday. I need to message Irinas and let her know, and then give her the tracking number and all that. So, all right, on my way home with my broken ass nail. I am the worst at keeping a no spend because I bought a couple things, and mostly it's for, like, well, okay, it was Halloween shopping stuff, like, as in candies. So that's one thing. But also, I bought, hold on, let me get you guys in a situated spot. I bought this guy because I like it much better than this one. It's actually bigger, so that's better for me. And, like, it matches my style a lot more, so I can fit more stuff in here. And then just set it on here, like, over here in this little spot over here. So I like it much better than this one. Not that this one's bad, it's just that this one's orange, whereas my whole entire kind of aesthetic is more pastel goth. So and not quite Halloween goth. This one I could use for something else. I think I might still keep it on my table somewhere because I did borrow another table. It's down here. I need to set that up and like kind of see what I'm doing with that. All right, so that was purchased on a whim, but this was also purchased on a whim. My sister-in-law was also going floral shopping because she's also a crafter. She's making pumpkins. I did let her know that I would be okay with putting some of her stuff on my table now that we have 2 tables going and then that clothesline going, because like I think her stuff will draw people, and she does stuffies like amigurumi and all that. I am not an amigurumi artist, so I doubt that people will come looking in for that. I brought little flowers because I think that this would look good with some of my outfits. I am into florals. I just don't purchase them very often because there's not very many florals that I like. Michael's is very expensive when it comes to florals. We went to a Dollar Tree yesterday, and some of these were like $1.75 picks, perfect, and then some of these were like $3 picks. So I get a lot more value out of these, and I don't go to Dollar Tree very often. This was one in Lakeland, and Lakeland, like, this part of Lakeland is the rich side of Lakeland. I grew up in Lakeland. I grew up on the poor side of Lakeland. So when my sister-in-law suggested Dollar Tree, I'm like, I mean, I don't think I can buy anything there, but this one was good. So I have all of these. The plan is right now to start doing the sewing project. The sewing project, I think I showed you guys. Let me show you guys the patterns if I didn't. So the current plan is to use this skirt pattern, the longer one right here. I think there is a difference. I don't know. It says that there's a B and an A version of the skirts, and I really don't see it. But either way, I'm going to use the long version of one of these skirts and attach it to the bodice of this. But the sleeves, like, I kind of want to do those sleeves, but I also really want to do bishop sleeves. I think those sleeves would look so nice, but I'm also thinking maybe I could use like a different fabric, because like I want to incorporate purple because I have all these florals now, and like I might kind of want to make like a detachable sleeve type deal, and I don't know what the exact best way to do that is. I would love to. I don't think I'll have it in me to do a detachable sleeve, not gonna lie. So I think these sleeves on this bodice and then on this skirt, would be beautiful. Sleeves wise, it's all going to be the same fabric. It's all going to be the same little, what's it called? The spider web, whatever fabric. That's what it's going to be. And then I think for sure I want to still make that apron, but like there's no purple on the fabric I want for that apron. I don't know if I've shown you guys that pattern, that fabric. I don't think I want to completely open it up, so I might put a photo right here. This fabric doesn't have any purple on it, and I don't think that I can make anything really match it. I do have purple fabric inside my stash over here. Right now I can't find it, but I have purple fabrics in my stash, and I think that I don't want to make another outfit. However, I do kind of want to make a witch hat now, and like I want to attach the flowers to the witch hat. I don't want to attach the flowers to the apron. If I do, I'd want to make them detachable. So I think the flowers would match the dress. It wouldn't match the apron. But if I could like make a purse or something, I don't think I'd have enough time to do all that. I'm not gonna lie. This is for like I need to get it done before the cruise because there's no way I'm gonna finish it like after I'm back, because like I get back on Halloween day and we have to get like the house set because we're actually having like quite a few people come over. There's 4 people, so there's me and my husband, of course, and then my sister-in-law and her date. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but they've been actively going out on dates. And then there's one of our good friends and his girlfriend. So like we kind of have to have like the house will be clean before we leave. They normally don't come inside the house, but I want to make sure the house is a little bit cleaner. I want to make sure we kind of have food because I don't want to invite people over and them be hungry because they didn't eat before they came out. So I want to have like a little bit of snacks, inside the house or something. So anyways, I'm gonna work on this a little bit. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling with getting this pattern all pinned down because it's just so much. Like, this is a very wide skirt. And the fabric, it's bed mattress fabric. It's like super, super slippery because it's polyfiber, I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but like it's really hard to work with this because it's slippery AF. And like I'm getting frustrated and I'm not ready to give up because I really want to get this started. I want to get this finished, at least the dress portion before October 18th. That'd be nice. But, you know, brain. So hopefully we'll get this all cut out today. And then tomorrow, well, tomorrow is an HHN day. So we probably won't be doing much inside here. I'll probably be bringing some of my crochet stuff along with me to, what's it called? HHN. I forgot to tell you guys that I finished one beret yesterday. I didn't do the spiderweb portion of it, but I at least finished the base of it. I'm going to finish pinning this down because I need to get it done. All right, so the skirt pattern is all cut out. I'm not going to lie, I don't want to do that ever again. I know for sure if I ever want to make skirts, I can't make big old rectangle skirts like this until I get like a bigger sewing area, because this was frustrating and like just pinning it together was really frustrating. There's ripples in it because it's not straight because I had to move the fabric so much while I was cutting. And like, I know people like weigh down their fabrics. I could use spaghetti cans. I, however, do not want to bring all that in here. I might have some space in the dining area in the future whenever the market's done, because right now it's just filled with tables and all my stuff. But yeah, I'm done with the skirt. I need to cut out more fabric. I'm just going to keep on making today a fabric cutting day, I think. Okay, so I have everything done. It's in this pile. So there's a lot of pieces in here. I messed it up already. Well, yeah, there's at least 10 pieces in here. It's a really big project for one dress. I am not looking forward to it, but I'm also very much looking forward to it. So I don't know if I told y'all, I have this purple fabric. This, I don't know what it's called, but it's shiny and it doesn't quite match this fabric. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, it doesn't quite match this fabric. Let me put it next to each other so it's a little bit easier to see. I'm sorry, I'm not prepared to talk to y'all, but we have these two, if you put them next to each other, because this one's so shiny, it doesn't really match this fabric. However, I plan on making an overskirt. I still am planning on using this other fabric right here for the overskirt. And I also have this fabric. So this over this looks really good together. You see? Not really, probably not. It looks really good together, but I don't want to put it on top of the fabric that's already going on the skirt. So this is going to be a hat. I'm going to make a witch hat. And then also, I think I kind of want to make like a puffy skirt. I don't know yet. I'm still like in the planning phases of this outfit because I'm not entirely sure if I want to use this. I think I do for like a future project, but also I kind of want to make this more purple based because I have all those purple flowers and I want to use those purple flowers. They're all sitting up there somewhere, right there. And I want to use those purple flowers and I want to use this purple fabric and I want to use the witch hat I bought last year when I learned that Joanne was shutting down. So yeah, right now I am done cutting out for today. I just wanted to get the majority of this all cut out. So all I will have to do is start sewing it together, pinning it together, sewing it together. Then I'll move on to the hat. And then I'll move on to either the like skirt thing or the apron. At this point, I don't know yet, but I know I want to make a hat. So hello, happy October 1st. Okay, so this has been an iteration. Like I've built on this outfit. I've taken apart this outfit. I've built on it again. This has been, I think, my first ever successful sailor outfit. So I did do my own, well, it's not quite bias tape. I'm not going to lie. This one up here is bias tape. This one down here, it's something I made and it just didn't turn out well. You guys can't see it. So anyways, This hat is a creaseville hat. I got it at a convention. I don't remember which one. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of pins I'm wearing, and of course, my candy. Yeah, this isn't going to be the final iteration. I'm probably going to buy this purchase. I'm going to purchase this pattern again, but in a bigger size, because like it's pretty tight right here. It's not uncomfortable, but like you can see it bunching up right here, and I'm not a big fan of that. You can see it bunching up right here. I'm not a fan of that. And then like it's kind of tight on my arms, and my weight fluctuates a little bit higher usually. Right now, I think I'm on my way to gain weight again. I was on a trajectory of losing weight. My body just does that. It's just the way that my diet is, my habits of eating are. I unfortunately will never be able to control that. It's just the way that my brain works. But, anyways, yeah, this is my Happy October 1st outfit. I'm going to go grab my crochet bag because I'm going to crochet a little bit at HHN, I believe. Yeah, we're on our way to actually IHOP. My husband's been craving pancakes and I've been craving waffles, so we're gonna eat that. I'm a little sad that we're not doing like a small business, but right now money's a little bit tight, so we're doing something that's a little bit more cheap so that we don't end up eating at HHN because HHN is so expensive. The lines are so stinking long. It is October, so there's like no chance of us getting food. So, all right, I gotta edit this video eventually, and then yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hi, good evening. This is the part where I normally talk about everything that we've done this week. I'm starting off in this room because this isn't a thing that we finished, but so I don't know if you all remember, but I was looking for my pattern, you know, the one that has like this on it, you know, the one I wanted to sell at my market, and I lost it and I didn't know where it was, and I recently found it. Well, I didn't find it. My husband found it. Here it is. It was in my husband's car the whole time. So that being said, I am going to run out. That's why I'm dressed. I'm going to run out. Well, that wasn't initially the reason why it was dressed. I forgot it was here until I came in this room to drop off my accessories because I am an accessories girly and I go to bed with my accessories, but I put all my accessories on my nightstand so that I can bring it into this room. ADHD, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, I will need glue. I will need hole punchers. That's for a separate thing. I need that for my little price tags. I plan on hole punching and then using like thread or something and then tying it to the product so that like nobody has to ask me. First of all, I am a shopper of small businesses. I don't like asking people. So I know other people won't like asking. I know I'm going to get tired of answering. Knowing me, it's not going to be like I'm tired of answering. It's just more of a, hey, less work talking, because I am somebody with a very low social battery, and the less talking I do, the better. And it's not like I don't want to have conversations. I would love, I'm the type of person that likes sitting in the corner while everybody else is having a conversation around me. Sometimes I'll interject, like, but most times if you just leave me alone and have a conversation around me, I'll get the same kind of enjoyment that you do talking to each other. So anyways, yeah, let me get to the rest of it. That was a good find. Hold on. By the way, I want to apologize for all the sniffling I've been doing this week. My allergies have been acting up. And then on top of that, like, I want to get you guys, let's just put you guys up here. Whatever. I don't want to get the light on your eyes. Hold on. Okay, I think this might be best case scenario. So I want to apologize for all the sniffling I've been doing. I think my allergies have been acting up. And on top of that, because your eyes are connected to your nose and your throat, and my eyes have been acting up a lot lately. So I don't remember which day was. I think it was last week. I figured out I can't wear glitter on my eyelids anymore. It's just not going to work anymore. I can put it underneath my eyelids. But also recently I had something like in my eye, and that's been affecting. And my eyes are pretty dry. Right now I have eye drops in, so I'm going to be blinking a lot to get it out of my eye. But anyways, I apologize for the sniffling. Allergies, eye problems, whatever. You name it, I probably have it. Anyways, now that we're in this room, I'll show you guys everything that I finished. First, let me tell you, I finished sending off the mail, the little pen pal. I think me and Erie Knots could call each other pen pals at this point. And I think I want to, because like, my seasons are Halloween and Valentine's Day. I will probably reach out to her again. She's right now, like, she just finished a tapestry project and she put that pattern out. I think it's still in the testing phase, and it's this upside down cross, which I'll probably purchase from her because I don't know anything about tapestry. I want to get into tapestry, but also I've always wanted like a nice little pattern like that to figure out how to do that. And I would love to do something like that, make clothes out of it. That would be super fun. Either way, that got sent out. I finished the project last week, but it got sent out, sent her my business card, sent her a little thank you note, and sent her 3 little items, one of them being like a little clippy thing. Usually I put it in my hair, like up here, but you can wear it as like a shoulder pal. I think one day I will start getting into magnetic shoulder pals, but that's going to be in the future. I also sent her a single bracelet, and on that there was like a little zombie guy on there, and then I sent her a carousel. Sorry, my husband texted me, so my brain is like, anyways, yeah, so those got sent out. So that was a big positive. It's no longer here, so I can't show you. I did start working on my sewing project. It's over there. I've only gotten to the point where I cut everything out. So I have that purple fabric, and I have the spiderweb bedsheet fabric. That all is cut out. I don't have the sheer bat fabric cut out because I think I only want to use it for the hat. But also, I have come to the conclusion I do want to make the apron skirt overskirt thing. I don't want to make the purple overskirt because that's just going to be not Halloween-y enough. And I'm looking through my closet because, like, right now I'm wearing a Halloween shirt, right? It's October, and I kind of want to do a Halloween type look every day this month as much as I can because I will be out for a whole week. But I kind of want to do like a Halloween themed look every day of this month. So that being said, I don't remember what I was saying. So anyways, we got our berets over here. I finished 2 of them. I haven't listed them. This one, I feel like I did this wrong. I don't know if I used a 4.5 hook on the last one or if I use a 5 hook. For this one, I did the chain stitches really tight. So this one, it's not bad. It's just I notice it because I'm the artist, and that's what you do when you're an artist. You notice the little flaws that you don't like. My sister-in-law and I were talking about it, and she's like, I can't keep anything for myself because I just keep on noticing mistakes and I just don't like looking at it. And I'm like, I'm on the opposite side. I hate making things for other people. And it's not that I hate making things for other people. It's just like, I'm not guaranteed to make money off of this, and I'm not trying to like guilt anybody to purchase from me. It's not my goal. It's never going to be my goal. I just want to make a little bit of extra money to help fund my art. And like, it's hard to motivate myself, especially right now when like the sales I get are from the pattern I make. I'm so sorry. Tika just decided that right now it's time to chew her little bone on the windowsill, the loudest place she can. But anyways, I struggle with wanting to make a lot of the same things over and over again. That's probably the biggest reason why I don't like making things for other people. Because like, if you're trying to be a business, you have to be able to be consistent with a type of project, something like that. I talked to my husband about this last night. I think what I want to do with my sewing, with my crochet, is just do small accessories. I am an accessories girly. I love making big projects for myself, but I also really like, I do make a lot of smaller projects. Like the collar pieces, I'm going to keep on making those. I'm just going to find different fabrics. Speaking of, I'm probably going to stop at, Home Goods to see if they have any shower curtains or bed sheets that I really want. Like, I'm allowing myself to check. I'm mostly going for glue, paper, hole punchers. I'm going to Michael's for those. Glue and hole punchers. I could probably go somewhere cheaper, honestly. Either way, I just need inspiration. And I don't plan on buying anything. Michael's has some bakery things I kind of want. I want to start doing my bakery things. I'm not working tomorrow, which kind of sucks because the last 2 weeks I only worked 1 day each week. And like one of those weeks is because I called out because I was feeling really sick in the head. So I feel really bad about that. This week I only have 2 shifts, which is like, it sucks, but it's gotten me a little bit more motivated to do my job. And, well, not my job, my art, because I'm like, I gotta work harder here because I'm not making money IRL, you know? And anyways, I might buy bakery stuff since I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to start working on some stuff for work. I will probably start baking the cupcakes tonight. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow because I'll have more time tomorrow. Today, I thought about going to HHN, but like I'm having fun doing the scare zone videos, the ambience videos, but I also know that my art needs a little bit more time. So I can't just go out there and then come back. And plus, it's so much gas, and I'd rather drive less. I don't remember what else I was going to say. I think I did start on another beret. So I believe I'll have 4, at least, maybe 5 ready for the market. I don't think I'm going to list them on my Etsy, or I haven't removed it from Ko-fi. So if you want it, it's on Ko-fi, but Etsy, I haven't renewed it. It's all the other colored ones. I just don't feel like I want to upload it right now when I'm going to have to take it down. I mean, it's on the 18th, so I have 16 days, but also I'm still making them. So I don't want to refresh it yet. I'm going to wait until after. And I know it's not enough time post Halloween to get it done. I am the type of person that like, I do Halloween year round. I'm just goth. I'm alternative. It's going to be in my arsenal year round. And so because of that, I just don't think I'm going to renew it until after. I think it's going to be maybe the 19th. Maybe, I doubt it, just because I'm going to be socially burnt out. And then the next day, Sunday. Oh, also, by the way, going back to the conversation of me doing like a Halloween look every day, kind of. It's not going to be like a whole outfit. It's probably going to be more makeup based or whatever. I have some friends coming down soon, so I'll be getting dressed up a lot more. So I'll probably be busy. That's another reason why I don't want to go to HHN today, is because like I have a lot on my plate right now. So yeah, anyways, maybe it's not going to be like a Halloween look every day, but I'll probably do more Halloween themed things every day. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys I was working on this one. It's not done yet, obviously. I haven't finished sewing this down. I think I do eventually want to put these in my shop, but that's going to be not until after. So maybe, you know what? Once the market's done, I'm going to let like my page on Etsy like not die, but everything's going to be like on hiatus until I'm ready to post new ones. Hold on, I have to help Tika. She dropped her little bone. I don't remember what I was saying now, but basically, I need to stop rambling. I think the only reason why I'm rambling is because this video right now, edited before I add this part in, it's at 31 minutes, and I'm not used to making videos that short. I think it's mostly because I haven't like really done anything this week. It's not that I haven't done anything. It's just, okay, so I posted my October, like my July through September. Yeah, July through September video of everything I made. And I looked at it, I'm like, man, I'm not really making anything. But to be honest with myself and everybody else here, a lot of the stuff I've made was for my market. So I shouldn't be upset about it. It's just the fact that I really, really want to get market stuff done and like really get ahead and start working on my fashion designing. Like, I think fashion design is something, like, obviously it's something I'm really into. I talk about it all the time. I'm not your typical fashion designer. I haven't gone to school for it. Maybe one day I will. Right now, it's just really out of the question because I don't think I'll succeed in school and I don't want to waste my money on it, you know? But I want to be a fashion designer one day, and hopefully this sets me in the right direction with the market. I'm nervous. I want everything. Oh, I was talking about like, so the next season that I will be making stuff for what is going to be Valentine's Day. So I think maybe late October, I'll repost everything because I have the cruise I have been going on to. So like October is a really busy month for me. It's pretty natural for a lot of us spooky folks. It's October. So this week is probably the last slow week I'll have. And then next week, we have my friends from Arkansas coming down. And then after that, we have the market that I'll have to be prepping for. And then after that, we have the cruise. So it's going to be a really busy week. That's why I don't want to do HHN. That's why I want to like stay home and focus more on art. So hopefully y'all will see more of that. I'm going to focus more on my sewing next week. And then on top of that, market stuff will be really, really important to me. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm rambling like this at the end of the video. It's pretty typical of me. Hi, welcome. I'm ADHD. I will remind you this. But yeah. All right. I'll see you guys next week. I will show you everything I do. I'll try to be better about it instead of just like doing and then showing at the end. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, bye.